Latest unread, 15th of February 1942. Dear Mother, Singapore fell today. I wish I could deliver this message to you in a better way. Perhaps I should reword that. But that's the only way I can convey to you the truth of what's occurred here. If only I could share with you glad tidings instead. After just 1 week of fighting, the Gibraltar of the East just fell to the Japanese. There have been tremendous shelling from above, causing severe damage to our depot. Our command did not predict where the Japs would land, and the number of soldiers left are small as compared to our accursed enemy. Our command has just surrendered to the Japanese. Our flag with the white color of cowardice. I fear they would be imprisoned in POW camps. Hardly the Reds, in my opinion. To think that I should be with you and the family at this time, no matter how cold it must be at home now. This land of endless sunshine and intermittent strong wind and heavy rain seemed to be a land of opportunity and adventure, but it has turned into a fearful hell. I am furious that I, a mere clerk with this merchant company here, should be trapped in this fearsome situation. I am now hiding in this miserable office, but I know I will not be safe for long. They are scouring the buildings in this side of town to get at any white devils that may yet behold like rats. Mother, I also want to inform you and Father that I have been living with a girl here, which may be the actual motivation that kept me here after the merchant ships left for safer harbor several months back. She is a beautiful woman of Chinese and Portuguese descent. She had taken care of me during my bouts with the cursed malaria. She is caring and tender, and I have intentions to make an honest woman out of her. Mother, she is also 5 months pregnant with my baby. I hope I will be around to take care of her until our dying day. I will, however, fear that my dying day may be sooner than later. I therefore beg of you, Mother, and my family as a whole, to accept her as my wife and companion, and for my child to be part of us. Her name is Myra Wong. I will hand this letter to her, and I hope she will find someone to hand this to so that it may reach you. Send my regards to Father, and also Percy and Lance, the terrible twins. I wonder if they will enlist soon, turning 18 as they did. I remain as always your son, John J. Smith. 1st of March 1942. Dear John, oh my son, we heard about the fall of Singapore, and we prayed and prayed that we would hear from you. In vain. We heard that the British command there had surrendered to the hated Japanese. We are ashamed that he had done so, but we hoped that the surrender will spare. We are ashamed that he had done so, but we hope that with the surrender, lives will be spared if the enemies show mercy. Here we wait for any news from our children far flung into the world. I wished I had been more firm with you and not allowed you to sail off and work for that merchant company. I find them a little dubious, and at times I wonder if they are not slave ships after all, traveling so far into the east for spices that I hardly touch. At this moment, I only want you to be home safe. I pray that you are safe, my son, and come home soon. Surely clouds are not harmed. They are not soldiers. Mr. Jessup next door is close to being committed to a sanatorium. He has been shouting about conspiracies between good Mr. Churchill and that horrible Stalin. His son Albert is at his wit's end, and he just don't know how to deal with his father. Percy and Lance send their love, as do your father. I hope you come home soon. Yours as always, Mother Jemima L. Smith. 10th of February 1962. It was her wedding day, and she had just said her I do's in church. She sat on her bed feeling happy and sad at the same time. This was the happiest day of her life. but it was also her mother's 10th death anniversary. This was the day that she would open a gift from her mother. Her mother had told her to open it during an important day of her life. She thought her wedding was a very important day and decided to open the gift. What she found were old photographs of her mother and a thin, tall Caucasian man, a few letters, and a diary. She sat down on her bed and began to read. An hour later, her new husband walked into the room looking for her and found her sobbing hard into the pillow. He gathered her into his arms.